Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Tilted Barn Brewing. And guys, I've had a couple of these. Either Greg or Rico has sent to me. I think Greg did. And Greg sent me this one. These guys are out of Rhode Island. This is their Libby with Ella hops. And they've done several different variations with Simcoe and some others. But this one is their Ella, and that's what Greg writes within a little list he sent here. Libby from Tilted Barn, he bought this at Tilted Barn on May the 13th, and today is the 8th of June, and I just got these from him the other day. He said it was canned earlier that week. This is an outstanding brewery, and he says I think each time they brew this beer they use a different hop. This one was with Ella. So from what I've had so far, they are brewing some very tasty stuff, guys. So I don't expect anything less from this. Nice 16-ounce can, plain Jane can with a stick-on wrap around the label. There is no date on it, but he did pick it up at the brewery, so we know it's very fresh. And guys, I don't know. I think this is a fairly small brewery and probably out of the way. So I don't know how many people know about it. Because when I went to do the little thing before I get on camera here, I noticed that not a lot of people have commented on Beer Advocate about it. So let's see what it brings to the table. Now that we're not using rate beer, I don't have a commercial description or anything to tell you about. I may even have to read, it says here, named after our little blondie, Libby is an American blonde and one of our favorites here at Tilted Barn. We feature a different hop in each batch, making this beer as unique as Libby herself. Clean, crisp, and dangerously drinkable. So, that's basically all we're going to get. This is a 5%er, guys. I don't have the IBUs listed. So, with that being said, let me get to the can here, and we'll pop the top on this thing and start pouring it into the glass and see what we got. Looks very cloudy coming out. Could it be a juice bomb? Looks like it's rather carbonated, so I need to back off on this hard pour. Cuisine is Italian, Middle Eastern. Cheese is pepper, Monterey, pepper jack. The meat is fish. This is a blonde ale. It's not an IPA. Weichwater Pinebacker Nonic Tumbler Mug Stein Seidel. And it's a 5%er, so it's not recommended for extended souring. And I got a feeling it's going to be a hop-forward blonde ale too. So I would think the IBUs are going to be very low on this. It looks just like orange juice in the glass, guys. I don't think I've ever had a blonde ale juice bomb before. Most of the juice bombs are IPAs and double IPAs. That looks just like a glass of orange juice. Incredible. It is cloudy as it can be. It looks delicious. First beer of the day for me. Let's get a nose on it. Oh yes, very wonderful aroma. Smells very citrusy. Maybe some lighter fruit in there. Maybe some apples, pears, or peaches. Slight hint of some pine. I'm not getting a big grapefruit or pineapple nose on it. It does have a super hop presence for a blonde ale, so this is a hoppy blonde. Smells delicious, and I'm thirsty. Like I said, first beer of the day. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. Hints of oranges. I'm getting some oranges in the taste. Tastes a lot like orange juice. And at 5%, you could almost drink this for breakfast. Not too heavy, so it's not going to knock you down or anything. This may be the tastiest blonde ale I've ever had. A lot of flavor for 5%. That is very easy drinking. Absolutely no alcohol to taste. That's very impressive. That's very impressive. That goes to show you they could do a juice bomb just about any kind of style they wanted. They could probably do a juice bomb lager if they wanted to. Some kind of hoppy lager, I guess. That's absolutely delicious, guys. Well, let me take it back and let her have a sip, 2 or 3, and a sip on it for a tad. And I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Like I said, probably the tastiest blonde ale. Of course, these juice bombs have ruined my palate now. I've had IPAs and double IPAs, and now I've had a blonde ale and a juice bomb. They're all delicious, guys. They're very delicious. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. Awesome lacing. Very delicious blonde ale. Probably one of the most tastiest. For in 5%, it's not a 7, 8, or 9% where they're using a little bit more malt to get a little more flavor. They've done an excellent job on this one, guys. I do think this is an exceptional blonde ale if you're into the hoppier side of that style of beer, in which I am. So, like I said earlier, I think it's probably one of the tastiest 5% blonde ales I've ever had. So, final chug. My honest opinion, guys, as tasty as this beer is, I think it's a 10 beer in a 9 can. And the only reason behind that, there is no doubting on it. I realize it's bought at the brewery, and if everything is done there, that's probably the reason why they're not. It's not going into distribution. But these beers are traded, and they go all over the place. You don't know how long it's been sitting or anything like that. So to get to 10, it has to have the date, as far as I'm concerned, on a hoppy beer. So, but it is an A beer, no doubt about it. Numeric rating for me, I'm going to give this, I wasn't giving a 95, but I enjoyed this so much, I'm going to give it a 98. 98 for me on this one, guys. And like I said earlier, only 2 people have posted comments. Another reason it leads me to think it's a really small brewery, and probably everything is sold out the damn door right there. I don't know if it's distributed anywhere. Greg picked this up at the brewery, so probably a reason why they're not dating it. If they're only producing enough to sell out of the brewery and everything is picked up and carried away, probably the biggest reason why they're not investing in a dating machine, or don't think they need one. So, but I do think they need one. They're producing hoppy beers or hoppy, any kind of beer. Blondes, pales, IPAs, double IPAs. I'd like to see a date on it. So it's going to have it for me to give it a 10. So, but very, very tasty. I enjoyed this thoroughly. So Greg, once again, my brother, do appreciate it. Like I said, no score from Beer Advocate, and Untapped has it at 4.2. So a score from those guys over at Untapped, and quite a few people have commented or posted what they thought of the beer. So Untapped is becoming the more prominent go-to spot to find out about a beer and what people think of it. Beer Advocate is still doing what they do, and of course, like I said, Rate Beer is basically out of here now that they've been partially bought out, you should say, from one of the arms of AB InBev. So not going to do them anymore. Rate Beer is out of here. Gregsbeerreviews, we're not going to do them anymore. They're, like I said before, they're out. So delicious beer, guys. If you've had this one, the Libby with Ella hops, and they've done several variations. If you've had the Ella hop version, let me know what you think, guys. Come on back tomorrow. Let's go dig something out of that fridge. See you then.